What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with TJ Prospect Profiles. Today we're going to focus in on Red Wings prospect and Grand Rapids Griffins defenseman Brendan Smith, Wisconsin product. Played in the national championship game against BC when they got routed in 2010, and actually, ironically, got suspended in the preseason for an illegal hit in an exhibition game on Boston College alum Ben Smith, no relation. And it's kind of ironic, the last two college hockey games for both of them was that national championship game. Maybe Brendan was letting out a little frustration. The Eagles, obviously, like I said, routed the Badgers pretty bad in that game, but it's what it is. Played 3 years at Wisconsin, chose to forego his senior year to know how to put that in the past tense. To play for the Grand Rapids Griffins of the AHL last year, and had 32 points in 63 games. Was selected as an AHL All-Star. I think he was the first rookie defenseman ever to be selected. I think he missed it with an injury though. And this year he's playing very well. He's +5 and has 23 points in 37 games for the Grand Rapids Griffins. Had 2 assists in 3 games for the Wings at the beginning of the year. And got good size, 6'2", 200 pounds. That's what you're looking for. And like I said, he preeminent puck-moving defenseman, good shot from the point, makes a good pass. I think Nick Lidstrom can't play forever. You don't really replace Nick Lidstrom, but I think in the coming years, guys like him will be given more of a prominent role in Detroit's blue line, and be asked to do a lot more with Lidstrom. I mean, if he plays, I know he's going to finish up this year. Maybe he retires after this year or next year, whenever. They ultimately, like I said, he can't play forever, and his retirement is going to come eventually. Whether Wings fans like it or not. Eisman had to retire. All those guys had to go at some point, and he's still got plenty of hockey left. I think he looks great out there, Lidstrom. But you got a great kid like this in Smith that can really move the puck and quarterback a power play at the NHL level, and he's really his time in the AHL has really helped him develop a more obvious two-way game. I think his defensive game was good as it was, but I think the refining his skills in the AHL is perfect for his development because not everyone goes right from college to the NHL. His former Wisconsin teammate Derek Stepan might be the exception to that rule. Obviously, he's had great success with the New York Rangers in the last couple of years, but I'm really enamored of Smith. I think he's going to be a prototypical puck-moving defenseman, and look at the forwards Detroit has. The Datsuks and Zetterbergs. It's pretty easy to rack up points making the passes to them, especially on the power play with the creativity those guys have. He's part of Detroit's next wave of players. Himself, Gustav Nyquist, former college hockey player, UMaine product. Guys like that. Riley Sheehan, who's at Notre Dame right now. I think as the Datsuks, Zetterbergs, and guys like that get older, these guys will be filling their role, and really just Detroit doesn't rebuild, they reload, and there's going to be no. I don't think there's ever going to be a fall off with the Red Wings because of the way the Ilitches run that organization, the way Mike Babcock coaches, and just the way Ken Holland's assembled that team. It's amazing what they do. Year after year, they're perennial contenders. Chris Osgood's getting old. Jimmy Howard comes up and is an NHL All-Star. He's backstopping 2 playoff appearances. They're probably going to be the number 1 seed in the West. Them in Chicago will go right down the money on it. Right down to the wire, excuse me. Right down to the money. It's weird. And they will just be great for years to come. I can't, just the way that's organized. They are the preeminent franchise of the NHL. They're the Yankees or the New England Patriots of the NHL, or the LA Lakers, if you want to get basketball in there. Every single year, they're a contender for the Stanley Cup. They've really done, and to think from 1955 to 1995, they didn't win the Stanley Cup. It's like they had a 40-year cup run. They're every single year they're a threat to win it. They've won it, I think, 4 times in the last. I know they've won it 4 times in the era they have now since '97. So 4 times in 15 years, which is a lot especially in the post salary cap era to win it. They won it once since the lockout. And dynasties just don't happen anymore, and they are that. And I think Brendan Smith is going to be a key part of this dynasty moving forward, and ultimately bring more cups back to the Motor City. Great to see the original 6 team doing well, and hopefully Sunday we get to see them in the Bruins meet in the finals. That'd be awesome. Great for hockey. Hockey Town East and Hockey Town West. I think. I think that's the consensus opinion. But hey, we'll see how it all shapes up, and we wish Brendan Smith nothing but the best going forward. That's it for this episode of the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profile on Detroit prospect Brendan Smith. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season. Later, guys.